Nature, enjoying a landscape, the peace of a sunset, a trip with friends, fighting for our rights and for a better world, celebrating love, dinners, music, walks, the sea. Can you imagine missing out on all of this? All the citizens since the 13th of March have seen how their lives have changed. Our movements were restricted to going to the supermarket, and our homes instead have been turned into offices, gyms, and restaurants. When the time came to leave our homes, the situation produced a sense of rejection and anguish amongst many people.
Statistics. According to the results of a survey that was made to more than 5,000 people through Spain, the 70% of the people surveyed had a fear of contagion, and close to the 50% declared that they had fear or anxiety to leave their house. In a survey in which the age range was between 30 and 60 years, there is a significant difference between genders of up to 10 points of difference.
Origin and terminology. The experiences lived after the months of confinement have produced an increase in emotional distress that leads to anxiety and mood disturbances in 25% of the population. More than 10 million Spaniards are at risk of developing psychological problems arising from the pandemic. One of these discoveries is commonly known as the cabin syndrome, or fear of leaving home. It is a common syndrome mainly among the elderly population. This fear is an emotional, mental, and behavioral state detected in people who have difficulty returning to their previous situation before COVID-19.
The difference between agoraphobia and cabin syndrome is subtle, because from the behavioral point of view, the problem is the same, since in both cases the person avoids going out on the street. In agoraphobia, the person has a need to flee from certain places in response to their own anxiety, while for the cabin syndrome, anxiety is linked to the possibility of being infected or infecting others.
34% of old people above 60 years old noticed an aggravation of discomfort. 69.9% developed more uncertainty towards the future and the virus. 27.2% suffered from anxiety and distress episodes. 76.7% increased their fear of losing someone they love.
Responder con toda sinceridad. Yo no salgo de casa porque tengo miedo. Miedo a contagiarme.
Pero porque me da miedo, porque soy de alto riesgo por el asma y los bronquios. Entonces me da un poquito miedo.
Tengo de verdad mucho miedo a ponerme mala y contaminaros a todos vosotros, que sois mi familia. Entonces por eso me quedo en casa y estoy muy bien en casa.
Humans are social beings who need to relate. We even have a part of our brain that specializes in socializing, the social brain. Past, present, and future are invited by marks of sociability. Historical humans organize themselves in communities and associations. Statistics on mental health are alarming, and stopping them is in our hands.